Another rather important piece of historical idiocy is the idea that Mondrian hated nature. And of course, there are some apocryphal stories around that for people who fail to see Mondrian's humor. By the time I knew him, he was quite bald and he had thick glasses, and he wasn't a man who he didn't laugh at his own jokes, as it were. There was a famous collector who lived on Park Avenue, right above 57th Street, 2 or 3 blocks above it. And he had Mondrian to lunch one day, and Mondrian looked out the window, and looking down at the center strip on Park Avenue, which was planted with shrubbery, he asked this collector how he could bear to live in such a suburban environment. Of course, this was his joke, and his idea was to stimulate the conversation in the direction that he would like it to take. And it wasn't a dislike of nature at all. One has just to read Mondrian to realize that his understanding of nature and to see his whole development. In his early years, he spent so much time just painting from nature, as it were. And what he was doing, of course, was to differentiate between nature and the naturalistic in painting. And for Mondrian, of course, the naturalistic was an obstacle to a perception of the reality of the painting.